I'm not sharing this video to attack anyone. I'm sharing this in defense of a good friend named Barbara Ehart, who's running for Idaho Falls City Council, who was falsely accused by her opponent of spreading misinformation. I'm sharing this because I believe in the principles of liberty that our nation was founded upon, that common sense ought to govern that which we do in government, beginning at the local level. Hi, my name is Callie, and this is Presley, and I watch Presley on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I pick her up from kindergarten, and then we hang out with my two other little girls until around 5 o'clock when her mom is done teaching and coaching. And I found out yesterday that I need to get licensed as a daycare provider in Idaho Falls. I am going to tell you a little bit about my story and the process I need to go through so that I can legally watch Presley, because we have a lot of fun, don't we, Press?
Yeah.
And we don't want to break the law in Idaho Falls, do we?
No.
No, we don't. Well, before I tell you about the steps that I need to take to be licensed as a child care provider in Idaho Falls, I'd like to explain how this issue came up in the first place. As a friend and supporter of Barbara Ehart, I attended the Chamber of Commerce luncheon with all of the city council candidates. At the luncheon, Representative Janice McGeehan asked the following question.
I would like to know what types of policies would you support in your position as a city council member that would support and promote the businesses in the community.
And this was part of Barbara Ehart's response.
The other thing that we have to do is we have to make sure that the ordinances that we put in place are business friendly. I'm not in favor, for example, of running businesses out of town or putting them out of business. And, with our daycare ordinance, I feel that we've done that. And, with so many people, and I know our council people know them too, so many people who supplement their salary here in town, and I know this isn't exactly business, Janice, but it is the smallest business at the smallest level, where we have neighbors watching neighbors, just one child. One child, a couple days a week, and now they're supposed to be licensed. I'm sorry, but that's not the proper role of government. And what we have to do is make sure that we're friendly to businesses at all levels, from the very bottom all the way to the top.
Well, 2 days later, at another public forum, this is what Barbara's opponent, Karen Cornwell, who spearheaded the ordinance, had to say.
It's interesting what you find out from Tuesday to a Thursday, but what has been said. A statement by my opponent also said because of the child ordinance, a care provider taking care of one child could no longer do so because of the cost. The ordinance does not come into play unless more than 3 unrelated children are being taken care of for a fee.
Well, I read through the entire 29-page ordinance, and I couldn't find anything to confirm what Karen had said. Karen had credibility on the issue, however, because I knew she was the person who had spearheaded the ordinance in the first place. I called the mayor's office and explained the specifics of my situation. They asked me a lot of questions and double-checked, and were very apologetic in explaining to me that I did indeed need to get licensed and that they could send me a packet. Instead, I went down to City Hall, and Kathy was very kind to go through the packet step by step with me. So let's just really quickly look through this packet and see what paperwork needs to be completed. This is the letter that tells you exactly what you need to do. It's about 6 pages. This is the home occupation permit from Planning and Zoning form. This is the child care facility license application form. The Eastern Idaho Public Health District inspection form. Application form for the fire inspection. This form is for an on-site non-provider, which apparently would be my husband, or anyone 12 years of age or older in the home. Consent to release information. Daycare inspection form. I'm not sure if that one applies to a single person in a single home. Child care facility certification form. And then the last thing, the 29-page ordinance. Wow. Now the question is, How long is this going to take? Well, there it is, right there. In the letter. As this process could take 4 to 6 weeks to complete, please allow yourself adequate time in making application before you begin daycare services. Oopsie! Next question. What is this going to cost? Well, to answer that, let's go through this mountain of paperwork visa style. Licensing fee, $50. Health inspection, $35. Fire inspection, $20. Background check for myself, $50. Background check for my husband, $50. Callie, babysitting my daughter, priceless. Join us in electing Barbara Ehart to Idaho Falls City Council, Seat 6 on November 3rd. Now off to do that paperwork.